Hello, I'm Tina James and I own Loka Yoga in Whistler, BC, and I'm an advanced certified Jiva Mukti teacher, and I'm also a 500-hour Yoga Alliance teacher, and I'm here to share with you a program that we use for the flexibility of older populations, athletes and people with quite serious injuries. In fact, this practice that we're going to be doing now is going to be focusing on the breathing. This particular form of breathing is a specialized breathing known as Ujjayi breathing, and it's very simple to explain so that you will be able to understand how to enhance your twists, your forward bends, your back bends, and any of your flexibility programs. So simply, this is what you do. You basically start with an exhale. If you can use your exhale efficiently, your inhale will grow in length also. So we start with the sound ah. As we start to use this sound, you'll notice that my mouth was open, but eventually we need to have the lips closed. So we'll be inhaling through our nose, we'll be exhaling back through our nose. But essentially, in order to get this swirling sound that occurs in the back of the throat, we need to actually learn how to do this. So the way we do it is we create that same sound, but halfway through we close our lips. So we exhale, and then the inhale, now my two people behind me, AJ and Sarah, you will hear them breathing through the entirety of this practice. This breath is very important. Without the breath, we cannot move the body. The idea here is as you breathe, the volume and the duration should be the same. So we're going to move into our first asana. The first asana is TP pose. So I'm going to ask Sarah and AJ to very gently start to move into their TP pose off their props. Bring their feet flat onto the mat, soles of feet pressing into the mat. They're going to lengthen their spine, and you notice there's a distance between the hips and the ankles, creating this tent-like shape. Now, as they come into this position, they're going to wrap their left arm around their shins. For some people, it may be your hand, depending on your flexibility. They're then going to very gently inhale with that breath that we were just practicing. Place their right hand around behind their back. Lengthen their spine and exhale, initiate this twist. Now you'll notice each one of them are at a different place in their twist. So each one of us will have a different flexibility level, and so we can take that level where the breath takes us. Now as you breathe, relax your face, relax your jaw, and the idea is to keep a very nice rhythm with the breath. So on the next side, we're going to count the breath. As they derotate, they'll wrap their right arm around their shin, exhale their left hand around behind their back. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. They both derotate to turn to face the front. Second twist, left leg is extended and we flex our left foot. We take the right foot on the outside of the left knee, and as we do that, we again lengthen our spine. We can't go anywhere until we've done that. Wrap the left arm around the shin, or in some people's cases, it may be here. Those people with a lesser flexibility, the foot may be here. And again, if you'll notice, some people will be able to twist considerably farther. Others will be working on this as a project. Breathing in, breathing out 1, breathing in, breathe out 2, breathing in, breathe out 3, breathing in, breathe out 4, breathing in, breathe out 5. They're going to derotate all the way round to the left. This unravels the spine, turn back to face the front, extend that right leg. Again, they place the foot, either the foot on the outside of the knee, lesser flexibility on the inside, wrapping this right arm around the knee, exhale the left hand around behind their back. It's important that this right foot remains flexed so as to keep an energetic energy moving through this right leg. Again, we can even use our fingers, and Sarah will just display this, gently suggesting that the ribs slide through. The idea is that you have this beautiful twist in the thoracic back sit bones connected to the mat. They're both going to derotate all the way around to the right, turn back to face the front, extend both the legs away, and they're going to bring the soles of their feet together, but not in Baddha Konasana, in an asana that's called Tara Asana, and this works the outer hips. Now again, they inhale, lengthen their spine, and exhale, begin the journey folding forward, and different people are at different levels. The spine is long, sit bones connected to the mat, shoulders away from ears, face relaxed, jaw relaxed. The idea here is that we are trying to open the hips and we're moving into the outer hips, gently pressing the soles of the feet together and maintaining this beautiful rhythmical breathing that we started to practice at the beginning of our practice. Now from here, they'll slowly inhale, lengthen the spine and lift back up. And as they do, they'll gather up their knees, place their feet flat on the mat, and they're going to place a block in between their knees so the alignment is correct and the feet are separated. Now as they do this, they're going to place their hands behind their back. As they place their hands behind their back, exhale their chin towards the chest. Now AJ, who has had quite serious back injuries, he's actually going to stay in this position. He still has this huge shoulder opening. Sarah is going to actually extend and lift upwards, making sure her ankles and knees are aligned. She gazes at this tabletop asana and then extends her head slowly back, and she breathes. Both positions, different flexibilities. And as she extends and lifts her head straight back towards her chin with an exhale, she lowers her sit bones back down to the earth, release the blocks, and then slowly they're going to sweep their legs around behind them and come into child pose. Opening the knees, people with knee injuries, you simply place a blanket underneath the sit bone. So I'm going to get AJ to gently lift up. Place it behind the back of the knees, particularly ACL injuries, because you don't want those knees completely flattening. You want to create space. Now just for a moment here, both of these two are in different positions, as you can see. We have one with a beautiful extension here through the shoulders, nice length through the spine, and Sarah has her hands on the backs of her hands so that she can gently open these shoulders, forehead connected to the backs of the hands. Hips nicely open and reaching the sit bones down towards the heels. Now they very slowly, both of them are going to lift up into cat-cow position, and this is a beautiful stretch for the back. They come into neutral spine, wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked under one another. From this place, they'll slowly inhale, arch the back, lift their gaze, look up. Exhale, round their back, draw their chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the back, lift the gaze, look up from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, round the back, draw the chin to the chest. One last time, inhale, arch the back, lift the gaze, look up. Exhale, round the back, draw the chin to the chest. Now very slowly, they're going to come to lay down on their back, coming from sweeping the legs around behind them, come flat down onto their back, and they're going to bend their knees, walk their heels gently up towards their sit bones, bring the soles of their feet together, and let the knees fall gently apart in Supta Baddha Konasana. This is a last asana to help us open our hips. They upturn their palms to create a nice opening of the shoulders, relax their jaw, relax their face, draw their navel back to their spine, flatten the back on the mat, and breathe here. that's the close of our practice.